It's Real 92.3 Bootleg Cap DJ Head.
West Coast.
Special guest in the building.
Offset.
Offset is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir.
Yo, man, the album is incredible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for because I think on the project you let us into who you are, man.
Facts.
And I feel like that's what's been kind of missing. Like we know what we see on Gossip and Shade Room and all that shit, but we really got to really tap in with who Offset is as a person on this project.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate me kicking in. You know, it's a scary topic to be putting your business out there.
Facts, man. It's a scary thing, and like, you know, one of the records that stood out to me was the Lick record, because I remember I was living in Florida in like 2014 when y'all were coming up, and y'all was fucking definitely about that life. And you know, to hear you kind of like talk about like maybe having some regret for some of the people that you might have robbed, you know what I'm saying? That's something that like I feel like is missing from a lot of the landscape of music these days. Like it's more about glorifying all the fuck shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and not accepting your wrongdoing and saying it's okay.
Yeah, why was that important for you to get out? And obviously, you know, you're growing up, man, in front of our eyes. So
I got so much positive energy, so anything that was negative, I just want to address it and fix it, so that I could be on an all positive drive. You know what I mean? With no negatives. I mean, let the good outdo the bad.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
The world we live in, they want to see the bad outdo it, so that's why I went ahead and put it out there so I could control it.
Hey, the shit that stood out to me was how did I get here? Like that shit was crazy to me because like when I picture I don't picture you being that person, because I'm used to when I got introduced to Offset, you come out of jail, it's like you know what I mean?
Turn
and you was turned the fuck up, and then now it's like I'm getting to see like you mature, and then like you reflecting on shit. Do you feel like do you ever feel like you don't belong here? Like where you the success that you have, or
not literally, but basically for my book ain't written like nobody else's book, I feel like. And what I do with music like that, my book is written for me to fail, written for me to run into the wall, written for me to, my background is like more bads than goods.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been judged off of that so much. So I just wanted to get that off me and just put it out there like, that's who I am, but dang, I got to this point. It's like sometimes I feel that way, like, dang, how did I managed to shape it around?
How did you
like
manage to shape the negative?
A lot of people be trapped into what they doing.
Because I saw you said 16 mug shots.
Yeah, it's on my back of my merch, my shirt while we're on the radio.
There you go, show that shit off.
Yeah, we'll take a large.
I'm a large.
I got y'all sending. I got all the stations getting merch sent to them.
All right, for sure.
On the way.
It's crazy because I remember when Migos first started to pop, like you weren't even on the interviews because you were locked up.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of times that's got to be tough to be locked up while your guys are out there enjoying all the love. Like how was that feeling?
First, I didn't know if it was real, but then when I heard the Drake verse on the phone, I'm like, damn. Then another reality slapped me in the head. They was doing, because when I was in there, I wasn't believing them like that. That we was already gone, so I wasn't really saying I'm Offset. You feel what I'm saying? From the Migos,
Right.
I'm just like, yeah, man. I said, ooh, not really running with it. Then the guard did counting with singing Versace. I'll never forget that shit.
Damn.
It was the craziest shit I went through in that motherfucker.
Yo, hearing the guard sing your record, and he don't even know that it's you.
Walking right past, just count 4 people walk past, singing Versace.
Hey, B.
Oh, this is out of here.
That shit gotta
I
be.
wasn't sentenced. So, I wasn't sentenced then. So
Right.
I was facing like a 2-year little thing for some prior bullshit. And I was facing 2 years, and then I wasn't sentenced, so it was just like the time was just, I'm like, damn, when I'm finna get out, bro, these niggas I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, I know that they gonna hold me down for sure, but then it could get so big that nobody will know me. I wasn't scared of that. I was like, man, I don't wanna get out. Kind of sounding rusty, not on the same level, but eventually I had got the START program, completed that, and I was able to get out, and then that's when I seen it, like, whoa. But then that's when the trouble started coming, because I wasn't taught or bred through it. So I jumped right in, getting mad.
You jumped right into the shit. Yeah.
I'm a young nigga that was hot though already, so now I'm still riding around with weed in the car. I'm still doing.
You still
know
doing?
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing what I was thinking that, I got this money now, I'm unstoppable. Until I had to go through them hurdles, like them stopping points. You know what I mean? And then learning that this is a business, maturing into that is the best. That's what really got how I am now. because I just want all my business to be in order. So I know what I'm doing. It's a profession. It's not a lick no more. It was kind of getting treated like a lick when you first get on, because you like, damn, I made it.
Because you don't know how long it's gonna last,
so
too, right?
So then now it's like a strategic thing. That's why I turned my album to the content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts. The you speaking on incarceration, you know, QC got City Girls.
Yeah.
And what's some advice you being in that situation? What advice would you give to like JT in Miami? Like,
I told her, like, hold your head. You know what I mean? You're gonna be 10 times bigger, so be prepared for it. Don't let the people down, because you got a lot of people counting on you. That's the main thing.
Don't, just be ready.
Because you know you can let the people down by letting yourself down. Like, just don't go. I told her, don't fall into that hole. Just keep writing and keep going crazy. You know what? God always show her hand. You know, the song they got with Cardi is a good song, but you know the real one that's going crazy is that. Yeah, it's called Act Up song. Real ass, that song going up. That's JT Lee. You feel what I'm saying? So everything's set for she just gotta hold her head. She one of them real ones though. She
about that.
About that.
Yeah, facts.
She had to go sit down for real, like, and she a woman.
Hey,
They go far too.
Yo, you talk about, you know, being addicted to lean on the project, which, you know, shout out to Mozzie, like a year and a half ago. Mozzie, you know, I think was the first rapper I saw like do the Kick the Cup challenge. And I know that you've spoken about it in your recent interviews, like stepping away from that. Because, yo, right now, I think the biggest epidemic in America is the opiate shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's lean or it's perks.
They making more money than anybody.
Yo, it's crazy. And I know how hard it is because I've gone through it with my own family, like getting off of opiates, lean, whatever, like the withdrawals you go through, like the pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? How hard was that for you?
Still a challenge.
Still a challenge.
Yeah, it should be. Come in and out, you know what I mean? But you be scared to talk about it because everybody look at you like, oh, but you telling me I'm this and that, but you right now probably doing something.
Let's be fair, man. Like right now, 1 in 3 people in America is like affected by that shit, by in some form opiates, whether it's lean or whether it's perks, whatever. That shit's being prescribed, man. I think it's important to talk about it.
Me personally, I just want to shake it so I can get to the level I'm trying to get to. I know for a fact I'm not gonna get to where I'm trying to get to on any type of drug like that. You know what I mean? Mind, concentration, sleepiness, drowsiness. It affects you later on. You know, you don't be thinking about that, but see, I was never the kid that was doing like the pulling up on the screen.
No, I noticed that. Yeah, you weren't
glorifying
glorifying
the
it.
real sip and
promoting
the
that
sip.
shit.
And the
Real, like you be promoting it, but I'm really like, you know what I mean? Like you saying the withdrawals, I'm keeping this to a float, but it's not to a pack where it make me. It's not like a. How can I say it? You be thinking you need it. You feel what I'm saying? So you're not even doing it on no. Oh, I'm on the lean. You get to the point where you hide your cup.
Damn.
That when you real sipping and you trying to, all right, so you don't want to have a cup in your hand on TV. You don't want to, you get caught with that cup, bro. You doing that to be on some cool.
Have you ever found yourself hiding the cup from your wife?
No, I ain't never heard nothing from her, but like, she just poke at it like, slow down.
When you've tried to stop, like, have you gone through any of those like withdrawal
You gotta go
pains?
through withdrawals, yeah.
Right? I know it's like pain in the legs. It's like you can't sleep and shit.
Nah, it don't be like that, bro.
Nah,
Your stomach might be hurting, your head might get a little headache. You know what I'm saying? Appetite be messed up. But other than that, it be like that. I work so much that I ain't really never had an epidemic where I'm like, oh.
Right. Where it totally just.
I just had got to the point where I'm lucky where I ain't get to that far. You know, I just get to the point where I'm like,
I think it's important though, man, because a lot of people are going through that. For you to share that shit, I think means a lot to some. You know, there's people watching this shit who that'll mean a lot.
Gotta stop promoting it though.
Hey, one thing I did want to I wanted to tell you to your face. I really commend the fact that you stepping up on some fatherhood type shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, especially in our community, like we get a lot of shit for being deadbeat dads and this and that. Even Cardi's like spoke up about you being a stand-up dad, like, and taking care of your kids and responsibility and shit. Like, I feel like that narrative is missing. Like, we don't see enough of that. Like, I see Tip doing it, you know, you doing it. I see other people like fully embracing fatherhood, like take care of your fucking kids.
Right.
I feel like that's important. I appreciate that you doing that with your
appreciating it, man, because you know. Like you said, in our community, we don't do it a lot, dog. We kind of run from it from finances, and like you ain't got the money, you got the time.
I'm currently doing something with my dad right now. Like he hadn't been in my life at all. Like kind of like I saw you was talking about with your pops, and so he kind of been in and out. And what I want to do is have a conversation with him publicly to kind of like see if that'll benefit other people, because I don't feel like it'll benefit me. Do you feel like you taking jabs at your pops on this album, but then also like I love you, like pull up, like come see me? Do you feel like that's something that you done that privately before you did it publicly, or is that like something you just did out for the open?
No, I probably told him like, yo, I got you, whatever you need. Like, I'm here. I want you to be part of me, man. You know what I mean? I really told him straight up. But you know, I don't really know the circumstances. You call him and pay phones.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell him like, yo, just come on in, bro. I mean, it's nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing to you but help you.
Yeah. That's real.
Talk to us about Rolling Loud, man. You come out, Cardi's performing, everybody saw it. I thought that was a really dope thing that you did. You know what I'm saying? I just got married in December, so I know what it's like to be in love.
Bro, he need help. You gotta help him.
I don't need help. I'm married. What you talking about?
I'm just saying, you know.
No, but were you nervous before you did that? Because that was a big move, man. You know what I'm saying? And I respected it because I know what it's like to be in love and fuck up.
Was I nervous? I wasn't like nervous, but I just knew like she wasn't gonna take it for what it was.
Right.
I was trying to do it. I still was gonna do it regardless, because it's like, yo, I gotta get your attention. You tripping? I can't let you do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But even the people was like, you're selfish. You tried to done the Rolling Loud stage. Hell yeah, I'm trying to get my girl back.
Off top.
What you trying to say? I was just Instagram be making you goddamn wanna just.
Yo, IG, man, I can only imagine.
Somebody gonna, I promise, bro. I don't even want to speak on it, man. We need to stop with the comments, man, because you're gonna take somebody out. You're gonna take somebody away from their family.
Yeah, I feel like
everybody ain't strong, bro.
I went through that recently with just people just coming because I said something. I said something about Tupac. I thought he was overrated as an MC, and motherfuckers was coming like literally threatening my life, DMing my wife, saying they wanted to murder her and shit because I had an opinion on a rapper. The craziest shit I ever bro, it was nuts, bro. I can only imagine on your end. I just said that I thought like lyrically he was a little overrated. I think he did everything else really good, but like
you must have said it a worse way though.
I said Tupac as a lyricist, as an MC, was overrated. I said he did everything else really well though. But
you from LA?
Born and raised.
So coming from LA,
he agrees with me. He won't say it on video.
We're gonna help you because we're gonna have a little speak on it.
Okay.
So you can understand what the people was feeling. So what how you feel about that being from LA? These one of your greats. Let me know.
I don't disagree with him, but I don't also know that you can't really argue emotion.
Facts.
What Pac meant to, especially here in LA, what Pac meant to us out here when we adopted him, you can't. There's no logic. It's like arguing with your girl when she upset with you. It's like you can't talk to her logically because she upset. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. That's what I was trying to explain to him. Like he's arguing logistics against passion. You can't do that. You can't mix the two. It's not gonna work out.
Right.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
That's a good way.
Hey, one of my favorite projects in recent memory was Without Warning, man.
Sir.
I feel like that was your coming out. I feel like that was your coming out party as an MC, bro. Like Ghostface Killah is my shit.
See, that's why I came back with that legacy. With that same vibe.
I feel like
that was the biggest song, but we was going through little label technicalities with the other artists. But that was the biggest song of Without Warning prior to Ric Flair Drip.
Did you come up, obviously being out of Atlanta, did you come up as a Wu-Tang fan? Because Wu-Tang's...
Yeah, my uncles, them folks die hard. My uncles, they don't play about the Wu-Tang.
I just thought, man, that project, I was like, yo, Offset just kind of set himself apart from the pack with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people don't give that album enough credit, but I like how you took, you kind of, like I said, from there, I feel like you kind of established yourself as like, yo, respect my bars. And this album, it's like, yo, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was your approach like how different was it approaching the solo album to Migos album?
Totally different approach because you gotta I wanted to do something different from the I Group brand, so I just got personal. That's the only thing I knew to do.
Right. No, I think that's good, dog. Like what you did with this album, I feel like you peeled back a couple of layers that a lot of people don't get to see, and it shows some vulnerability, which it takes strength to do that.
Women love vulnerability, bro.
And it's low-key a conscious album, which is crazy.
And Culture 3, we're going to drag that over to the conscious. We're going to, I was telling my boys, like, we got layers to let them know some things about us they don't know, too. We're going to come back with that, too.
When's Culture 3 dropping?
Father Foe.
Okay, Father Foe.
Has it already started to be worked on, Culture 3?
I mean, we work all the time, so you never know what come about that batch.
Yo, you guys are, shout out to Gunna. I know he's been making the drip thing, his thing. But I feel like you guys and Chainz introduced a lot of this drip into hip hop when it comes to the clothes and the.
Nobody can say these words. Nobody can really say because it come from cultures.
I'm talking about strictly fashion,
player, but strictly fashion.
Oh yeah, y'all take.
I'm talking about you guys and Chainz,
bro.
I feel like
it's not even close. It's y'all.
Yeah.
You gotta put Chainz in there too, though.
Like,
you gotta put Chainz in there.
Pay attention to fashion, like and bodybuilding, like and the shape of these shapes of pants, jeans, and the materials, and that's why I went to Paris Fashion Week because I've been on that. Like I just know, put me in a room with any one of these guys, they can't dress better than me for sure.
Bro, I seen you do some shit I know I could never get away with.
Yeah, y'all wear shit that nobody else could wear. Like, man, if I wear that floral ass shirt, I'd be getting fucking clapped.
Oh, it'd be right. I couldn't. The homies would murder
fat
me.
Ass trying to fit in that damn thing.
The homies.
I'd be looking like a pregnant narcos in one of them fucking shirts.
Yeah. With the dad bod popping. Hey, no. On some real shit though, I was talking to one of the homies, and I was asking about like comparison of you, Quavo, and Takeoff, right? So like, it was interesting in perspective. He said Quavo got the melody shit down. Takeoff can bust. You are the perfect marriage of both. How you feel about that? I feel like that was a great
fire. I like that's a good. He got a good way of putting things together.
Okay,
so I respect that one. Yeah.
I thought that was a great analogy.
Okay, so there was this big controversy about, and I feel like with anybody, everyone should feel like they're the greatest. But you guys were saying that you guys are the greatest group of all time, greatest rap group of all time, which is a fair statement. You guys have a lot of accolades. I feel like your guys' flow has influenced hip hop over the last 5 years, like very few others. Take Migos out of the conversation. Who's the second best rap group of all time? I agree. That's my favorite rap group of all time.
Stop playing with them. The boys went diamond when it was when the South was counted out.
And they got the album of the year at the Grammys. Which,
when the South was counted out.
Come on,
facts.
Yeah, no, Outkast. I feel like Outkast is the goats.
The thing is about that best group thing.
Mm-hmm.
How many albums Outkast had together?
Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music, AT Aliens, Aquemini, Stank On Ya, The Love Below, and Speaker Box. 5.
6.
No, 6 was that was the Idlewild soundtrack, which doesn't count. Idlewild was the soundtrack to the movie, what doesn't count. You guys got at least 5 or 6. If we're counting no label and mixtapes.
5.
That's why I say we the best group. Because you niggas break up.
Facts.
There you go.
It ain't about facts. It ain't about music. We all make good music. We all got good sales. We all go platinum. But you niggas break up. You don't never end. The only group that did that is the Beatles, bro, because they died off.
Damn.
You have Dungeon Family's footprints on the album.
Big
Rube. You got CeeLo on the project. Obviously Outkast. You just
they play a big role in my
Dungeon Family in general. Just that tree, man.
And they from the city where I'm from, Atlanta, man. I keep the core of the city on the album. I mean, some respectable musicians.
Have you had any conversations with 3 Stacks at all?
Nah, I've seen him at the airport one time. He was on the go. He a player, man. He like.
That's what you got to get on the next album.
He walking through the airport, Chuck's on, no security.
Facts.
Waving, what's up? Taking pictures. Get right on his plane. I mean, I want to lock in with him though.
Would you ever do a collab project with Wifey?
Yeah, but I would let her get off by another album or 2, just so she can have her establishment in the game.
Right.
So they can't try her creativity because they always try her creativity.
Hey, we had a discussion with Gucci about the Mount Rushmore of trap music, right? And he was like, obviously you always give it up to Guwap. Like, who would you put on the Mount Rushmore of trap music?
Guwap. He was the first one talking about these bricks and these bags, and you did not understand what he was talking about. A lot of people hated on Guwap. Where we from, Guwap, the guy, and he started trap music.
He said,
he really was in the streets.
For real, for real.
What he's saying in his music, you can research it and go holler at these old folks on Bouldercrest and these old heads. He's a fool for real. So, I mean, when it comes to validation, Holmes got it with the trap music. I P the Shout Low, them too. But I know who, like, I know who was the first one who came out with Trap House on the album, bro. Guap.
So would you say Gucci is the godfather of trap music?
I can say I get that to him, yeah, for sure.
A lot of people say T.I. because you know he
And
put out
he got
trap
the
music.
best ear.
Oh, he's got the best ear. I think
He know who a star is.
he's put everybody.
He gonna touch anything that come out of Atlanta that's a star. He gonna touch and rub his shoulder against.
Yeah.
He got that gift.
How did he initially discover you guys?
You know why let me tell you why he the GOAT of the trap music.
Okay.
Because he had more falls than everybody. He didn't have the opportunities everybody had, but look at him now. Him and his wife, they some rich, successful.
That's true.
Got his shape together, bro. He went to prison 2 times. He bounced back from that.
And when he
Lost
first started,
weight.
he was independent.
Got off a lean.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So he beat more factors than everybody. It wasn't just piece of cake with him.
That's fair.
Holmes really,
I can see that laid out for you.
yeah.
I can see you in that light.
Same thing. That's what I'm pushing to. But yeah, man, salute Guap. He's the godfather of the trap.
Well, yo,
You can't hate on it.
the album
It's
is
the truth.
out. Father of Four, fire album, man.
I really love the growth on this Offset. I feel like this shit is amazing to me. I respect it because I remember you was turned the fuck
great
up.
project, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The growth on this is amazing to see that.
I just want the people to grow with me, man.
Yo, I remember living in Florida and y'all was getting into situations in hotels and shit, shootouts and shit, all kinds of crazy shit going on.
Allegedly.
I was like, yo, these dudes are so fire. But they gonna fuck all this up. You know what I'm glad y'all grew and it's just good to see you guys, man, just growing and making timeless music, bro. Thanks for coming through, my G.
Thank you.
You already know, Real 92.3.